Good morning, gamers, and welcome back to another random talk. And we're gonna talk about AI and whether if it's a bubble or it's not, and whether if all AI content really is just slop, which honestly, none of those aspects are true.
To slop live.
We are reacting to Dolan Darkest video. AI has gone too far.
Today's Slopic, it's time for another big heaping of AI slop. There's always so many stories, so I'm just going to throw them all in the same video. Supposedly, more and more game studios are hiring people as artists, only to find out they don't really have any ability outside of generating it with AI. So a Japanese game studio is now making people draw in front of them during the hiring process to weed out any poses. An AI-generated image of the children's characters Franklin, the title, Franklin Targets Narco Terrorists.
This is so crazy. Franklin targets narco terrorists, and it's a turtle, which I don't feel like a turtle really represents America.
Was posted by the United States Secretary of Defense. Yes, the actual Secretary of Defense. The post got so much attention that the publisher for Franklin the Turtle actually responded, making a post saying Franklin the Turtle stands for kindness, empathy, and inclusivity, saying they strongly condemn any authorized use of Franklin's name or image because it directly contradicts these values. The US government really likes their AI slop, and recently the advancements in AI video generation have got even more insane, with videos like this being fully AI generated using IPs like SpongeBob.
I've seen this AI SpongeBob video. Very interesting.
Leading to quite a lot of viral tweets trying to get the attention of the IP holder and saying these AI generated videos are damaging the brand. This one reading, "Hello Nickelodeon. Why is this SpongeBob video so strange? Why is there two Squidwards, inconsistent faces, and the quality overall is so unpolished? My image of the SpongeBob franchise is damaged, and I don't think I will purchase any SpongeBob products ever again because of it." And another one on an AI video of someone turning Pikachu into a stew, atting Nintendo and saying, "Why is the Pikachu being treated this way? It makes me scared."
There's quite a few of these AI videos with Pokemon. I think one was like, I think it was like a Squirtle putting out a fire, and then, I don't know, Charizard doing something else.
And sad. This video has ruined the brand of Pokemon for me and makes me believe it should be rated 18
oh, yeah, 18
I will
plus.
no longer be purchasing any Pokemon product.
Oh,
it is
yeah. Never purchasing Pokemon ever again because of AI video.
I've been saying that AI was trained on millions of copyrighted material and has been allowed to get away with it so far, but so far there are currently 60 ongoing lawsuits in America where creators and rights holders are suing AI companies. Thankfully, Slop Live is so unique and groundbreaking, created by a team of over 50 people, that I don't think we ever have to worry about AI stealing from Slop Live.
Okay. Let's read two articles upon AI, and then I'll tell you my honest opinion upon artificial intelligence. So for one, we have the abstract of Artificial Intelligence and Industrial Applications, a revolution in modern industries. This is from 2024 by Science Direct. So the abstract reads, because we're definitely not going to read this entire fucking thing. I mean, bro, there's like, sheesh, okay? AI as a 4.0 industrial revolution is increasingly bringing smart solutions to humans. AI brings benefits in terms of reduced energy consumption, induced cost effectiveness, reduced operational risk, and increased performance matrices. The review will elaborate on how AI revolutionizing various industries, including food, drug discovery, e-commerce, and I know that for sure. As an economic major, I know it's definitely impacting e-commerce, and chemical industries by offering smart solutions, resulting in reduced energy consumption, enhanced cost effectiveness, mitigated operational risks, and improved performance metrics. Additionally, the results section will also elaborate on AI applications extended beyond these major sectors into numerous others, such as cosmetics, tourism, automobile, mechanical, environmental, management, gaming, textile, and entertainment, and enzymatic design industries. The integration of AI facilitates efficient structuring, administration, design, productivity, manufacturing, promotion, and accessibility of industrial products. However, its utilization remains underregulated and predominantly limited modernized economics, necessitating broader integration across small scale, medium scale, and large scale industries in both developing and developed countries. Collaboration among academics, researchers, industrialists, economists, administrative personnel, technologists, and environmentalists is crucial to foster a more sustainable, energy efficient, economically viable, and safe integration of AI across various industries worldwide. And the link is right here, right? And we'll read one more article before I kind of talk about both articles and the video, right? So we'll read kind of the beginning of Forbes magazine's audio article from August 5th this year. A little bit more recent. Decades before AI became a big deal, they mentioned the war games and how it was a kind of like a insider view on AI. Setting aside the two-side tropes, the computers can now turn on us that only teachers know how to use them. It was a fascinating glimpse into how video games, or at least computers that play games, might use artificial intelligence. So, they list a few games here, right? NPCs AI help control computer-generated characters, including how they react to players. Yes, a good example of this is Fortnite. And another good example of this is Where Winds Meet, right? Dynamic difficulty adjustment. Left 4 Dead had it where depending on how you play the game or how many times you like struggle with the game, it will like kind of ease or make the difficulty harder. No Man's Sky, if you don't know, majority of its entire game, if not the entire game, is procedurally generated. We have developing tools to help create scripts, images, and objects to perform quality assurance testing, right? Maybe Call of Duty didn't do that, right? And neural net processing. AI technologies such as NVIDIA's DLS4 neural rendering technology software are used to scale up graphics, boost frame rates, and reduce latency. So, let's talk about this article, right? Science Direct. This abstract is basically telling you that, I mean, even here, look at this. Healthcare industry, food industry, e-commerce, pharmaceutical, chemical, mechanical, enzymics, IT, tourism, and then you got some extras like banking, gaming, and textile, right? AI is not a bubble. It is literally included in every single like industry for production. And there's 3 major reasons, right? 1, AI is obviously produces things more efficiently. 2, in retrospect, it can kind of pay itself off, even though it's expensive to include into your industry. It will eventually pay itself off because how many people you have to pay, right? Let's say like 100,000 people, you have to pay every single 2 weeks, right? Or like at least you have to like keep track of it every single day. And that's just payments. That's not including benefits and all of this other stuff. It adds up to be a shit ton of money. While AI, it doesn't have to have government benefits or like welfare benefits, right? You don't have to pay AI to do all of this. So maybe to integrate AI, it will cost you as much as the 100,000 people combined, but over time, it will pay itself off, right? So it is much cheaper. And then 3, AI allows for better quality, which is something that industries really didn't have the kind of say in before because they were really focused on producing for cheap cost, right? Efficiently producing for cheap cost, not necessarily increasing quality. But now AI can at least maybe manage to help increase quality. Those are kind of the 3 reasons I can kind of like pinpoint, right? All this is telling you, all of this entire abstract is telling you all that I've said. It's not a bubble. It's integrated to everything. It's quite literally a global phenomenon. And for the people who are trying to resist AI or the the advancement of AI, you're in the minority. Quite literally, you're in the minority. You're no one. The majority of people either don't care about AI, or the majority of the other people realize that AI can be used in ways that its benefits outweigh its costs. Right? Forbes magazine kind of listed you things that games that you probably didn't think of having actual AI content. Now that's kind of because AI is kind of like, as they say, is somewhat broad in its term, right? But even then, it's AI, right? This is to tell you that video games since then, from even before Black Ops 7, before Clear Obscure 33, before any of this, was already going to start to include more AI tools, assets, creation, um, ways to think of how to make new games. And yes, there's a lot of AI slop because AI is just that easy. It makes it that easy to make video games. But that's like, that doesn't mean AI only makes trash video games or AI only can make terrible video games. We have slop video games from people who take years to make a video game. You know, it's like, well, at least maybe the AI slop is done within 1 year, right? Versus someone using so many resources over the 6 years or 5 years to make a video game, and it comes out to be absolutely fucking trash, right? On top of that, AI allows developers to at least identify bugs, exploits, and things that they need to do to fix the game to make it better much quicker. Okay? You cannot at all be like AI is a bubble. It is going to burst soon. We'll eventually stop using it. No, that's not the fucking case. We're gonna be using that shit until probably humanity like ceases to fucking exist. That's the harsh truth. And yes, the slop that is going on, right, as Dolan Darkest noted, is being obviously hit with lawsuits or, backlash and stuff like that. But people don't really care about it being AI per se. Let's take the SpongeBob video game. The SpongeBob video game problem, if it was done by Nickelodeon, is not that it was done by AI. It's the fact that the quality was ass. Okay? If we go to the Pikachu, it's really not about AI. It's really about how he's mad that someone used AI to create a franchise that he loves into some sort of like weird weird realism, right? As I said, I've seen the one where it's like Squirtle putting out like a house fire, right? And stuff like that, or the struggles of Geodude growing up because of so many predatory like other Pokemon, right? But to say that, oh, I'm going to stop buying all the products because of this AI slop is fucking insane. You're fucking delusional. You know that you're fucking delusional. It makes no sense to make that kind of like assertion. And you're still in the minority. You are trying to fearmonger people into thinking this is all that AI is capable of, is doing this kind of bullshit, or that AI is somehow not really a beneficial to industries, right? And that's not true. If you think that AI is the worst thing to come to society, then you're probably going to have to stop living at that point, because car mobiles industry is done by AI. You probably talk to fucking AI at CVS to pick up your prescription. Like, you talk to AI so much. You use AI so much. How many people use ChatGPT? How many people start using like, I don't know, um like maps and stuff like that, or Siri, right, and stuff like that. How many people use that? A fuck ton of people use it, right? You can't be a person who is advocating that AI, one, is a bubble, and then two, advocating that AI is ruining industries. AI is literally too early in the stage for it to be ruining something 40 years down or hundreds of years down the line. AI quite literally cannot ruin video games because we haven't gotten to the point of making AI good enough to make high quality video games without it being like energy consuming or something of the sort, or resource consuming, right? It like 20 years down the line, AI will be 1,000 times more advanced than before. And this is not like, I'm not trying to sit here and advocate that, oh well, we all need to start using AI. I'm just putting out the fact that AI is something like any other technology, is to keep on progressing. It's a self-learning tool. When you describe anything as self-learning, you're pretty much describing another living organism, which is the irony of it, right? We are assuming that AI is good enough to mimic living organisms, to learn from its past mistakes and make corrections and do better. So, to end off, AI is not a bubble. It is a global phenomenon, and it would probably never cease to stop being that way. And for anybody who kind of tries to portray AI in that kind of light, either you lack the understanding to see the future of AI, or you are simply a person who is trying to just fearmonger. Like, really, you're just trying to fearmonger people into thinking some sort of ideology that probably would never ever exist. And that's it. Dale, love y'all. I'll see y'all in the next morning.